Hi there, Subhash Selvam and all the rest of you good people out there. I hope that you're all safe and sound and that health is with you and that holiday is treating you good. Regarding your question on the excluding rib from a revolved step section, there are several ways of doing this obviously, but it all depends on the prerequisites and your control of the model and the drawing. So in this case, I guess we're just assuming that you are the draftsman and are creating the drawing. So on the screen here we have an example of the image that you provided. It's added with blends and stuff, so this is one single solid. Now this could be handled differently depending on the control of the model as stated. However, this is currently what we are given, so let's give it a shot. So we're going to create a section and we're going to create the revolve section. We're going to create it around the center there. We have our two centers here. We're going to place the section view over here and let it update. Now we also wanted this to be a stepped section, so we want to add further sections to this, and so let's do that. We want this guy to be somewhere in between because we got the chamfer on the hole there. We probably want to do something similar over here. And let's do the same thing here. We want that to be somewhere outside the chamfer there. Okay, there we go. And we're going to update our views. We're going to update all the views. And yes, we have the stepped section there. So if I do a right-hand click on the style or setting on that, we can stop processing the hidden lines and we'll say OK to that. That will give support for creating our manual lines. I will make my second view the active for adding sketch curves to it. I start my sketch and I create my profile. So I know that from the end point of there to in that direction, lock with middle button, sorry, and until that line. We want something that is vertical, lock with the middle mouse button, and until that line. We want something that is horizontal, lock with the middle mouse button, and we want something that is to the end there. Okay, and we want to do the same thing down here because we have them in two places. So we want a horizontal line, lock with middle mouse button, and let it proceed over to the circular bottom there if you like. Vertical line, let it proceed to the wall section curve there, or profile curve there if you like. Horizontal once again, and let it go all the way until the center of that curve there. So now that should give me all the curves that I need. Now let's go back and let's do the setting there before we do anything else. We're going to continue processing those background, but we can see that we have the rib appearing there kind of. Now we have the section there. It's going to be there since it's a section curve, so to speak. So you could just simply either just hide it, or you could, let's finish that first, you could move it to another layer that would be invisible. So let's move that guy to a layer that we cannot see. Let's say 7 for instance, depending on what standard you have. If you have a standard, that is. Now, we do not have any cross section anymore, and we can also see that we got lines here or curves here that should not be there. And that's where the view dependent edit comes into play, as we or the previous posters on this post have already discussed. So I'm just going to simply erase not that guy, the guy that is too big, and not that guy, but that guy and not that guy. There we go. We don't want to see them anymore in our view. It's okay. Okay, so now we want the section to be accordingly. So we do the section and we do point in region. So we want that region, we want that region, we want that region, and we want that region. And we say okay to that. And that is your step circular section and with non-sectioned ribs. Think this is what you're after, and I hope this helps in your future endeavors. To all you good people out there, take care, be safe, and above all, stay healthy. And if I don't talk to you before, happy holidays and happy new year. All the best. Over and out from Fred.